literature. The most significant impact of Renaissance on literature was the use of local languages. Renaissance literature, also known as European literature, which was influenced by the intellectual and cultural tendencies associated with the Renaissance. The earliest Renaissance literature appeared in 14th century in Italy. The greatest and most well-renowned Italian Renaissance writers of that time were Durante degli Alighieri. Dante was a famous Italian poet in this period. One of his greatest work is Commedia, Divine Comedy. Francesco Petrarch was an Italian scholar and poet and one of the earliest humanists in this period. His most well-known works are Canzoniere and Trionfi. He is often credited for rediscovery of Cicero's letters. Giovanni Boccaccio was an Italian author, poet, correspondent of Petrarch, and Renaissance humanist. Boccaccio wrote the Decameron and on famous women. William Shakespeare was an English poet, playwright and actor. Widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language, Shakespeare produced most of his known work between 1589 and 1613. Science. During the Renaissance, great advances occurred in geography, astronomy, chemistry, physics, mathematics, manufacturing, anatomy and engineering. The rediscovery of ancient scientific texts was accelerated after the fall of Constantinople and the invention of printing, which would improve learning and allow a faster propagation of new ideas. But, at least in its initial period, some see the Renaissance as one of scientific backwardness. Historians like George Sarton and Lynn Thorndike have criticized how the Renaissance affected science, arguing that progress was slowed for some amount of time. Humanists favored human-centered subjects like politics. Others have focused on the positive influence of the Renaissance, pointing to factors like the rediscovery of lost or obscure texts and the increased emphasis on the study of language and the correct reading of texts. Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, an example of the blend of art and science during the Renaissance. Nicolaus Copernicus was a Renaissance mathematician and astronomer who formulated a model of the universe that placed the sun, rather than the earth, at its center. Andreas Vesalius was an anatomist, physician, and author of one of the most influential books on human anatomy, De Humani Corporis Fabrica, on the fabric of the human body.
I have indeed been uploaded, sir. We're online and ready.
Go home, folks.